there's the bell for round 8. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be honest, you've got to be confident.
They blocked the left there. That counter shot lands. That left hook misses. Nice. Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. And the referee says no more. This fight is over.
Too early, too early. Should have let him get stuck in with it.
Another TKO win here, Johnny. What's next?
Finally, some justice.
What would have happened if the fight carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over again.
Losing with 14. They had belly. Yeah. Any chocolate, man? Come on, yeah.
Thunder. Ricky. This bout is scheduled for so much hype surrounding this big matchup. You can't imagine how bad these players are going to get their hands on each other. Just missed with that jab. Jab. Catch and shoot. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's a blink of an eye and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Nice counter. He threw a punch and just got countered. Can't find a home with that jab.
Thank you.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Big swing and a miss with the hook. That left hook missed.
Took a fucking elbow.
Oh, God, he just got clipped.
Fucking elbow. Me. Huh?
Well, you know they've got the
No,
advantage
just before.
so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
A perfect counter shot. Missing with the hook. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Beautiful counter punch. They've got a big reach advantage here. Let's see if they can take advantage.
You've got to use what you've got. I've got a long reach. I use it all the time. Use your speed. Go straight and make it walk into a shot.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The balance sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Forget about that round. It was a bad round.
On to the third. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to buff it. They've got to buff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Johnny, I love watching these lighter fighters just based on the hand speed and the foot movement. It's so impressive to watch. They block the hook. His stamina is off the charts. They need to be careful they don't push themselves out here. Down goes the hitman. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character...
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep.
Just so it was like, yeah.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength, and preparation is how you are going to deal with this.
Beautiful counter shot. He misses with that jab. Just missed with that hook. Straight right, just misses. Punch, counter punch. And God, he goes down. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
That's lights out right there.
Bad, bro. That one.
1, 2, 3, 4.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got level skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that in a round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know he's literally gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very surprised.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. Nope, that hook won't score. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in ring fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The only fear you have with this lightweight is has he punched himself out? Ricky Hack has been clipped. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Look at that family's place out back.
These two fighters did in the gym.
There's a lot on the line here.
They rock here, they rock here. They rock here. You rock me, Green?
You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching on.
This is the beginning of round 6. 6. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter-punching.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way to a fight.
You got to like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Counter punch. The right hook misses. A lot of effort being exerted here. That jab doesn't find a home. Nice counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
You cannot cast out if you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight. You had no excuse for gassing out.
Bring on you. Relax, relax. So just keep him on the end of his jump. Get back out there and switch on. Start just take a few body shots in there a little bit. Just bear it up a bit so you can get your mind back, get your focus.
There's the bell start round 7. Was
you're
1
winning,
minute
bro.
enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
There's a counter shot. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Some fighters are just gifted with some hand speed, footwork, and movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The stamina is off the charts. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. We'll see how much endurance these 2 fighters have.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Round 8, and we're off again. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an energy? That's a lot of energy. They did 6 rounds in 1. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Nice counter shot. And he wasn't wasn't ready for that counter punch. Incredible work rate. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This is not good news for Ricky Hatton. Big punch, and Ricky Hatton is down.
No, I was swinging. I was going out swinging. I was going out swinging.
What a shot!
Oh, bitch.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
How many have you knocked out? That's 2 or 3. 3, I think. Huh? 3, I think. 4, man. You got 6 seconds.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your regionals hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of heart we need to see.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? And he just missed with that left jab. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Ricky Hatton right now not where he wants to be. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. Let's see how the game
I'm not after the bell, like. It keeps going on when after like the bell is gone, like. You were still going there as well, though.
Brush it off, get on with the job.
You're both still traveling. Your head just went towards the camera. I was so uppercut, but yeah. Holy Jesus.
Think about the defense on the end.
And we enter the
Thank you
night.
so much.
See how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got a bluff.
Are we about to see Ricky Hatton go down? How is this fight still continuing?
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Where's the
Dick,
defense?
man, what a
Blocking and
fucking
stopping and shooting.
roundblock. Oh, boy.
Fighters certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, see a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That counter punch caught him clean. Only catching air with that hook. This is not good news for Ricky Hatton.
Yeah.
Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Ricky Hatton has been clipped. The old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
You cannot guess that if you're prepared right.
And there's the bell for round 10.
There you go.
Let's see how much recovery they saw there. Whoa, wait a minute! Ricky Hatton right now not where he wants to be. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Good counter punching. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment. Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Are we about to see Ricky Hatton go down? Ricky Hatton couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt that body punch right there buckled him.
I need to see that again.
No, I'm afraid of him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh man, like, that was such a good effort. That was a 4-point goal. That was such a good effort. Like, you know, again,
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.
you know what I mean?
Knockout victory
You're
in
actually
one
playing
of the
it.
biggest surprises of the year.
Knockout victory. That is Todd. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
You close it there. Wait. What, 220? $84, $85, $83. You would have won by a fucking. You got 220. No, it would have been a majority draw. Oh my god. It would have been a majority draw. That's the intent round. It's two more rounds to go. Look, there's two judges that had it. It's a draw, dude. What? No, majority draw. Two judges outrule one judge. Yeah, 10-9 is a knockdown. Or no, 10-9 is just if a person wins the round. A 10-8 means you got knocked out. So, yes, the 10-8 is called for. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What a scrap that was, though.
That was actually a better one. They're actually more even rated.
I don't regret the Ricky Hatton. That's such a realistic fight as well. That would happen before. He landed not one uppercut. Not one uppercut landed. Right in front. Man, look, it's going to be punches you land. Forward, there.
I'm a true one. I took one more punch.
Yeah, that's mad. Look how many jabs you landed on me. 240 jabs. 240 jabs, man. That is wild. I got 3 knockdowns on you. You got 1 on me. I landed 2. The hooks you 130. Strength 64. That's all on par. Like, see, I wasn't on power punches either. We were both just trying. I know. I'm saying I wasn't really trying. We prefer to go on anyone. Like, out with 700, 700, 770.
Mine was airball.
Out look to 770 and 700. Blocks. That's crazy. You went for the body.
That stamina was too
You spread out your shots so much more. Your head would be 100 more. You would 100.